Good day everyone. Welcome to Anatomy Simplified. Today we're going to be covering the scalene muscles, their origins, insertions, actions, as well as nerve supply. So the scalene muscles are three muscles found bilaterally within the posterior triangle of the neck. They attach to specific transverse processes of various cervical vertebrae, and then they also insert onto ribs 1 and 2. So these muscles then help with flexion of the neck, lateral flexion, as well as rotation of the neck. And due to its insertions on the ribs, it helps to increase the thorax space with forced inspiration specifically. So they also act as accessory muscles of breathing. So now I'm going to explain to you the origin and insertions using a number of visual aids. Now I want you to draw a box spanning from number 2 to number 7, and that is going to represent the origins of the middle scalene muscle. Then also move one inwards, so draw another box around numbers 3 to 6, and that's going to represent the origin of the anterior scalene muscle. You will notice that the anterior scalene muscle attaches to the transverse processes of 4 cervical vertebrae, whilst the middle scalene muscle is going to attach to 6 in total transverse processes. So we use the numbers 4 to 6 to remember the attachment site for the posterior scalene muscles. These attaches to transverse processes 4 to 6. I want you guys to notice also that both the anterior and middle scalene muscle attaches to rib 1, and they've got specific sites at which they attach. So for rib 1, it was going to be the superior border, and then for the middle scalene is going to be the superior border of rib 1, whilst for the anterior scalene it's going to be the scalene tubercle, also located on rib 1. The posterior scalene muscle is going to attach to rib number 2. So now that we've covered the origins and insertions of the various scalene muscles, I want us to focus on these numbers 4 to 6. So now we're going to cover the nerve supply, and we're going to use this number because it coincides with the nerve supply of the anterior scalene. So what we're going to do is we are going to draw a grid, and we're going to color the varying numbers that correspond with the specific cervical nerve. So here we have our grid. It is 3 by 8. So A, M and P represents the various scalene muscles, and then 1 to 8 represents the varying cervical nerves. So note we have 7 cervical vertebrae, but we do have 8 cervical nerves. And so now we're going to plot or color in boxes 4 to 6 for the anterior scalene, like so. Then we are going to duplicate for the middle, also coloring in boxes 4 to 6, like so. Now we are going to color in one box to the left, as well as 2 boxes to the right, like so. There we've got the innervation to middle scalene muscle would then be from cervical nerves 3 to 8. For the posterior scalene muscle, we are going to color in the last 3 in the boxes, because the innervation to this muscle is cervical nerve 6 to 8. And just like that, we've covered the actions, the insertions, and the nerve supply to the scalene muscles. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video.